Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, Avengers Campus has an official announced opening date, Disney parks claim to have created a real, actual lightsaber, and Disney relaxes rules on the Disney look for cast members. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU.
To infinity and beyond! I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting off with parks news this week, after a year of the parks being closed and finally scheduled to reopen later this month, Disneyland Resort has announced an official opening date for Avengers Campus. Avengers Campus will open June 4th, 2021 at Disneyland Resort's Inside Disney California Adventure Park. The announcement came during a virtual event hosted by Josh D'Amaro, chairman of Disney Parks Experiences and Products, which included a conversation between D'Amaro and Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios and chief creative officer of Marvel. Throughout the Avengers Campus, superheroes come to life in ways that are more exciting than ever. In addition to Spider-Man's gravity-defying acrobatic feats, guests will train with Black Panther and Wakanda's elite guards. First key area is the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, also known as WEB. It brings together bright innovators like Peter Parker, who have been assembled by Tony Stark to invent new technologies and equip everyday people to become superheroes just like the Avengers. WEB will house the new Web Slingers Spider-Man Adventure, the first Disney ride-through attraction to feature Spider-Man. The second anchor attraction looms high above the land, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Pym Test Kitchen is where the food and drinks tell a story, just as Ant-Man and the Wasp use Pym particles to grow and shrink just about anything. Pym Technologies applies this science to the creation of shareable bites, inventive entrees, and sweet treats. You can also visit one of the Avengers' favorite food joints, the Shawarma Palace, and enjoy a shawarma wrap at this food cart, which is decked out with Avengers memorabilia. Avengers Campus is an entirely new land dedicated to discovering, recruiting, and training the next generation of superheroes. Now, last week, Disney held an online invite-only virtual event hosted by Parks Chairman Josh D'Amaro, where it is said that he revealed what they are calling a real, actual lightsaber. During a special look inside Disney Parks, an exclusive online event, media members who were invited are saying that Josh D'Amaro quickly ended the presentation by showing off a quote-unquote real Star Wars lightsaber. Now, since this was an exclusive event, no images from the broadcast were allowed to be shown to the public, but according to Ashley Carter from Spectrum News 13, when D'Amaro activated the lightsaber, it turned on just as it would in the films, and D'Amaro said it's real. Later, D'Amaro would go on to post on Disney Parks blog all of the upcoming projects Disney Parks are working on around the world, but did not mention the lightsaber. He did say, though, that I can't wait to share more with you in the near future. This team is really pushing the boundaries of creativity, technology, and storytelling. So a lot of questions still left on the table after introducing this, like, are these just for characters? Can you buy one? Will these be part of the Jedi Training Academy or the lightsaber simulator at the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser? Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll keep you up to date with all and any of the news regarding these quote-unquote real lightsabers. As part of Disney's fifth key of cast member training, being inclusion, new changes have been made to cast member appearance rules, also known as the Disney look. In his most recent post on Disney Parks blog, Chairman of Parks Experiences and Products Josh D'Amaro shares how Disney Parks is still focused to bring a greater inclusivity to the parks as well as the cast. Josh announced that they will be more flexible from now moving forward on the Disney look, being how cast members can show up for work. He says the new approach provides greater flexibility with respect to forms of personal expression surrounding gender-inclusive hairstyles, jewelry, nails, and costume choices, and allowing appropriate visible tattoos. Of course, previously, cast members in the parks have always had to maintain a certain look. While closing, D'Amaro says that this is just the beginning as we continue to work toward a world where all belong, including a more diverse and inclusive Disney Parks Experiences and Products. There's more to do, but we're committed to listening, learning, and making meaningful improvements. With the new Epcot transformation still underway, Disney has announced that they will be re-imaging its beloved merchandise store. This summer, Disney has announced announced they will be doing away with mouse gear as they will unveil the new flagship merchandise location called Creation Shop. Creation Shop will feature a sleek design that showcases items you'll find as part of the Epcot experience. It will have huge glass walls that allow sunlight to pour in and make you feel like you're in touch with nature even while indoors. The shop has a large mural of Mickey Mouse along one of the walls, original homages to him throughout the space, including large dynamic murals and artist expressions that showcase the global contemporary icon that Mickey has become for generations around the world. Disney's goal for Creation Shop is to be more than a place to pick up a memento of your time at Epcot. Adjacent to the shop will be the revitalized Club Cool, hosted by Coca-Cola, which will also open this summer. This will celebrate Coca-Cola in a fresh new way while keeping the fan favorite experience that invites you to explore tasty drinks from around the world. Opening Creation Shop and Club Cool is part of the ongoing transformation of the park. These locations will continue the re-imaging of what will soon to be and center of the park called World Celebration. Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below though. Are you going to miss mouse gear, or are you looking forward to the new Creation Shop? With Walt Disney World continuing to move forward with their phased reopening, park hours have been extended through this summer. In the recent months outside of spring break, all 4 Walt Disney World theme parks have been operating under the current hours, being Magic Kingdom open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Epcot 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Hollywood Studios 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Animal Kingdom 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now posted on the Walt Disney World website, park hours have been extended, now going all the way until June, increasing each park's operating hours. Magic Kingdom will now be open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., Epcot 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Hollywood Studios 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Animal Kingdom from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Of course, these hours may vary and also depend on the weekend, so if you're going on the weekends, be sure to check out the Walt Disney World website to see if they are extended or not. As Disney's new Magic Mobile service is available for Apple users who visit Walt Disney World, an update has been made when Android users will get to use the new service. When Disney first launched the new contactless service on the My Disney Experience app, it was only for Apple device carriers and said it would be coming soon to other devices. Now, according to Scott Gusson on Twitter, he claims that Magic Mobile will be available for Android users by the end of this month, being April. At this time, it hasn't been said yet when Magic Mobile will be available on other devices. Disney Magic Mobile service is the new way for guests to experience the most magical place on Earth. Reminder, the service is offered in addition to other options such as the Magic Band, so you may still use your Magic Band if you prefer to do so. As Disneyland Park is scheduled to reopen later this month, they've announced that guests visiting may notice some changes to the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion at Disneyland Park has updated a few elements in and around the attraction. Outside, freshly landscaped details now adorn the site for dearly departed pets, representing their stories from beyond the grave. Inside, a keen eye will notice a few design embellishments along the portrait hallway, including the return of an old familiar face. One of the mansion's original portraits, known as April to December, once again graces the hallway. As you step closer to your Doom buggy, you'll see the lovely young woman aging before your eyes. Now on to outside the parks news. Disney Cruise Line has just announced that Captain Minnie Mouse will be featured on the bow of their newest ship, the Disney Wish. The bow's elegant art and hallmark of Disney Cruise Line vessels includes an intricate scrollwork pattern reminiscent of the classic ocean liners of the 1930s, and the portrait of Captain Minnie Mouse on the Disney Wish adds just the right amount of Disney to the design. The magic of Captain Minnie also came alive as significant construction milestone for the Disney Wish, marked by tradition keel laying ceremony during a ship's construction. When the first block or section of a ship is lowered onto the building dock, a newly minted coin is placed under the keel for good fortune. The coin created for the Disney Wish features none other than Captain Minnie. Captain Minnie made her splash aboard ships in 2019 as part of the collection of innovatives aiming to inspire the next generation of female leaders in the cruise industry. And with Captain Minnie at the helm of the Disney Wish, Disney's hope is to continue to inspiring girls and young women around the globe. Following the room refurbishment that is currently happening at the Polynesian Resort that is now making its way over to the Contemporary. As Disney announced back in February, starting in April 2021, Disney's Contemporary Resort will begin a refurbishment to re-image guest rooms. Currently, one half of the rooms in the main tower are now currently covered with scrim. Now, what remains uncertain is what re-imaging these rooms will receive. Of course, it was rumored that Disney was planning to re-theme the resort to The Incredibles, but they never publicly announced that, although some Incredibles test rooms were spotted inside the resort. Now, once refurbishment was complete for re-imaging some rooms at the Polynesian resort to Moana, Disney did create a post displaying the inside of the new rooms, so they very well may do the same for these once completed, and especially if they're Incredibles themed. Make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned though, and I'll let you know how these rooms end up looking. Alright everyone, well that's all I have for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all I have for this week. Until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.